Hola, Adi. Looks like you joined. Okay, we're glad to have you with us. Estamos en página 151. We're going to finish off the vocabulary. And Jared, I need to send you an email with the link to the Hangout, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that right now. To Jared. Hangout. Okay, that is on its way. And then for everybody else, let me put it up in the... Yay, we have 3 people now. Yeehaw. So, wait a minute. Come on. Do your thing. Well, just a Google Doc for you. And there is nothing on it. So we'll just start with...
The heck?
Okay, so we'll do Jared, Sydney, Addie, and we'll just... ¿Tienes el libro, sí? Jared.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, muy bien. Ay, teléfono. I don't know how to turn off that ringer. Okay. Correct form of the verbs on the side, and then tell me what your sentence says. Do, 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 do. Ellos blank muchas legumbres. You there, Jared?
Sorry, what?
I'm waiting for the answer for number 14.
Oh. 14, where is that? Ellos. It's comen, right? Ellos comen muchas.
Legumbres.
Is it ellos comen? Right. So yes, ellos comen muchas. Oh geez, legumbres. Let me say that legumbres. Go with that.
Legumbres. Legumbres. And so what does that? What does your sentence mean?
They ate many.
It's present.
Whatever those things are.
Legumbres.
Legumbres are.
Yeah, like
Oh,
legumes.
vegetables. Oh, okay.
Vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah. So ellos comen muchas legumbres. They eat a lot or much. That is better. Okay. Número 15, Sydney.
Vimos.
Vivimos.
Mhm.
Vivimos en Estados Unidos.
Yeah.
Sentence says. And translate.
We live in the United States.
Muy bien, Adi. 16.
Wait, where are we at? It kicked me out. So.
Pi. 151. And you're on it's exercise 4. You're number 16.
Okay. Nosotros. Nosotros aprendemos el español en la escuela.
Muy bien. And it means?
We speak español. We speak Spanish in school, or we learn Spanish in school.
So we learn Spanish in school.
Okay.
Muy bien. Okay. Jared, you'll be 17, 18.
Both? Oh, okay, because they're one.
Yeah, because it's 2 blanks on the same. Yeah.
No leo y escribe mucho, right?
It's still the yo form. So not escribe, but escribo. Okay, the O ending. So yo leo y escribo mucho. So what do you do?
Isn't it look? I feel like it's look.
Read.
I read and write much.
Right, muy bien. Sydney, 19.
¿Qué ves tú en la televisión?
Televisión. So the sh or the ja sound no existe en español. So televisión. Yeah. I don't know why it even exists in English. How you get sh from S and I don't know, but yeah. So televisión. Muy bien. And it means?
What do you watch on the TV?
Yeah. Or what do you see? Either one. Muy bien. Adi, 20.
¿Qué viven ustedes?
Que beben. Beben. Uh-huh. And
what do you drink?
What do you guys drink? Yeah. In English, we'd probably say, what do you guys drink? Or what do you drink? I mean, either way, but. Okay, Jared, 21.
Or like, what are you drinking?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly that too. So there's a lot of little subtle differences you can actually put in there.
All right. Let's see. Let's say okay. Crap. I don't remember any of the IR ones.
So remember IR, there's only 2 small differences between our conjugations. And that's the nosotros and the vosotros.
Yeah. Recibes? Right? Recibes tú? Yeah. Recibes tú una sorpresa a veces. What does that even mean? You receive a... I don't even know those 2.
Sorpresa is surprise.
Okay.
So do you receive a surprise? A veces, sometimes, so at times. Okay, veces is times, and is, so we would translate it sometimes. Do you sometimes receive surprises? I think everybody gets surprises, whether they're good or bad, positive or negative surprises, you know. We all get surprises. I'm always surprised by something. Okay, Sydney, 22, por favor.
Los amigos leen el menú.
El menú. Muy bien. Traducción, translation.
The friends read the menu.
Muy bien. Okay, Ari, 23.
José tiene que estudiar. Él abra su libro.
Okay, so abra, that would be an AR ending. What should it be?
Abro.
Abre. Abre. Because
Yeah.
remember, anywhere there's an A for the AR, you put the E in. Okay, so yeah. So, él abre su libro. And your translation?
Jose has to study or is studying. He opens a book.
Has to study. He opens his book. So be
Okay.
careful there, because su libro, his book. And what would Jose be in English?
Joseph.
Joseph. Jose is
Okay.
Joseph. Okay. Cuatro.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know what todos. What is that?
todos is all.
All?
All.
Okay. Is it? Would it be asistimos then?
All the relatives. So asistimos would be for we. Could I put it
Oh,
we in place of all the relatives? Because you're not
So I want-
including yourself. So
So I want asisten.
asisten, muy bien. Mhm.
So todos los parientes asisten a la fiesta. All the relatives attend at the party, right? Or is it assist? I
Attend
can't
the
remember.
party. Attend the party. No, it's attend. It's a false cognate. It is a false cognate. When you talk about going to church, you say yo asisto a la iglesia. I attend church. You're not assisting the church, though you could. I mean, you could be assisting it in some way, but you would say it some other way. It's basically, it really is a false cognate. It looks like assist, but it is attend. Sydney, 25.
El mesero escribe la orden. The waiter writes the order.
Muy bien. Fácil, sí. Son muy fáciles. So you guys have the whole conjugation. No questions on conjugation, right? It's just a matter of remembering, okay, these are ER and IR. So remember the only difference between, so the difference between AR and ER conjugation is what? Anywhere there's an A for AR, you put an E for ER. And then the only difference between ER and IR, you put imos instead of hemos on nosotros, and you put just is for the vosotros instead of ace in the ER. So, muy fácil. So, and I think everybody's comfortable with the whole conjugation thing, so that's good. And then we went over tener que, acabar de, and ir a. Okay, I'm going to do something, I have to do something, and I did something. Okay, so on each of those, so we'll start with Ari on 26. Complete with the correct form of ir a, tener que, or acabar de. So you have to, which one you're going to use there?
Acabar de or acabo de.
Sí, muy bien. Acabo de. So go ahead and read the whole thing.
Yo no tengo hambre porque acabo de comer.
Muy bien. I'm not hungry because, or literally, I don't have hunger because I just ate. Acabo. So, again, like I said, just in English is not a verb, right? It's like, what would just be? I just ate. Would it be an adverb? Because it describes the verb? Because it's not a verb. You can't just something. You can't, it's definitely not an action verb. So I would say it was an adverb. But that's the best translation in English. In English, it's kind of weird. So I don't think there's any other better translation than just. I just did something. Okay, número 27, Jared.
Okay. Okay. Wouldn't it be tener que, but as in tengo que?
Ajá, muy bien.
Okay. Es necesario, yo tengo que estudiar porque mañana tengo un examen importante.
Examen importante.
examen,
Muy
yeah.
bien. Un examen. Okay. So, it's necessary, es necesario. La clase de español es necesario. La clase de matemáticas es necesario. La clase de inglés es necesario, ¿sí? Okay. Yo tengo que estudiar porque mañana tengo un examen importante. I have to study because tomorrow I have an important exam. Y 28, Sydney?
Voy a café donde voy a tomar un refresco.
Kind of no question that obviously they were probably going to use the third one, but it makes sense, right? Voy al café donde voy a tomar un refresco. I'm going to the cafe where I am going to drink a refreshment. Okay, so let's look at 29 hasta 33. So write with nosotros. Okay, so you're going to change the subject from I, right? Tengo que ir a casa. We're going to change it to nosotros. Okay, so we'll just go through this, and anywhere we come. So go ahead and start reading, Adi, and when you come to the verb, change it.
Después de las clases, nosotros somos que ir a casa.
No, what's the verb here? Es tengo, so the verb is tener. So
tener. What was that? Tenemos que ir.
Muy bien.
Okay.
Okay, so after classes, we have to go home. Okay, Jared?
Okay, voy usar. Wait, no, it wouldn't be boy.
Ajá.
Vamos.
Ajá.
Vamos a usar la computadora porque recibimos muchos correos. Would it still be correos? Correos?
Yeah. It's not a verb.
Okay, so correos.
Yeah, because this is just
electrónicos.
Yeah, those are what are correos electrónicos? Email. Okay, and you can just say email. Está bien. One of my professors like, yeah, we don't say correo electrónico. She said we say email. Okay, and then the last one, Sydney.
Leemos los correos, luego escribimos muchos correos electrónicos.
Electrónicos. Remember your O has that long O sound. Electrónicos. Muy bien. Okay. And then the rest of these are kind of cultura. So, ¿cuál es un desayuno típico en España? We read that yesterday. La familia Aparicio, right? The Aparicio family lived in Madrid, España. And then, ¿cuál es ¿Cuál es un desayuno típico en Nicaragua? So in Nicaragua, that was la Ayerbe, la familia Ayerbe, or los Ayerbe, that lived in Nicaragua. Who were the ones that would eat the churros for breakfast? Or los Aparicio? ¿Qué familia come churros para el desayuno? ¿Verdad? A veces comen churros. Los padres toman café. It was from the reading on 146. So, los Aparicio en España comen pan con mantequilla o mermelada. A veces comen churros. Sometimes they eat churros. A breakfast, typical breakfast, is bread and butter and churros for Spain, right? And then Nicaragua, what was anything different? Did they eat gallo pinto? Remember gallo pinto? Arroz con frijoles, beans and rice for breakfast. That's a common, along with tropical fruit juice. Okay. ¿Dónde toman los alumnos el almuerzo en España y Nicaragua? Okay. ¿Dónde toman? So where do they eat? Where do the students eat el almuerzo en España y Nicaragua? ¿En casa o en escuela?
Wait. Which one are they eating?
Almuerzo, lunch.
Oh, yeah, that's it. En casa.
En casa. En casa o en escuela?
En casa.
En la escuela. Almuerzo,
What?
lunch, en la escuela. The reading said it at school. At least in the big city. Now, if you went home now in the cities where they have siesta, yeah, then they're going to eat it in casa. So this is probably according to the reading, right? I remember when I was young, some of the kids in my class would go home for lunch. Okay, ¿en qué país cenan muy tarde? Excuse me. Muy tarde? Tarde is late. Okay, so ¿en qué país cenan muy tarde? In what country do they eat dinner really late? Remember in the reading yesterday, pues en España no cenan hasta las 10 o 10:30. So 10:30. Okay, so really late in Spain. Not real early in Nicaragua. But for me, 8 o'clock dinner is really late. Really, really late. Okay, they must stay up late if they're eating at 10:30 at night. Okay, correct the following false statements. La tortilla mexicana lleva huevos, patatas y cebolla. So what do you need to change there? The Mexican tortilla is made of eggs, potatoes, and onion. Well, we know that's false, right? So what can we change in there to make that statement true? What did we read about yesterday? La tortilla española. Okay, the Spanish tortilla is eggs. Okay, 39, el gallo pinto, remember that's the famous dish in Nicaragua, es una mezcla de papas y frijoles. It's a mixture of potatoes and beans. What should it say? It should say arroz y frijoles. And then 40, los jóvenes toman el desayuno en la cafetería o en un café. What needs to change there?
Wait, which one is this?
40.
What needs to be changed?
What can I change? You tell me. What does the statement say? The young people eat breakfast in the cafeteria or in a cafe. But what should it say?
Lunch?
Right. So we're going to change desayuno to
Ah, crap, I forgot to say it.
almuerzo.
Almuerzo.
Almuerzo. Yep. Okay. Starting, well, let's just take a little look, and we'll look at what we're going to look at for next chapter. Okay. So when we come back, so I'll assign homework, and again, it won't be due till the next Tuesday is the 10th of January. So everybody has 3 weeks off, at least from my class. I don't know what everybody is. Anybody going anywhere exciting?
Disneyland.
Oh, really? How fun.
Yeah, we leave next month. We're going for 3 days. We leave this upcoming Monday.
Oh, good for you guys. Yeah, we do it about every 4 years, and we go for 4 or 5 days. And then, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Anybody else doing anything exciting?
My parents are going on vacation, so we're gonna stay at my grandparents' house for the weekend.
Your parents are leaving you, so is that exciting? You're happy to go to your grandparents?
Mhm.
Muy bien.
I'm going to New York.
Ooh, like Manhattan? New York, or you
Yeah.
like the city of New York? Or
Mhm.
Nice. Is it your first time?
Yep.
Yep. Nice. I went for my first time in June. Very lovely place. Very lovely place. You're prepared for cold weather, right?
Yeah.
It's probably going to be a little colder than it is here, though. I don't know. Is it snowing there yet?
I don't know.
I don't know, because they can get a lot of snow in the winter. Not a lot, I should say, but they can get some snow. But it gets pretty cold. When I was there, I was surprised. It was hot. I didn't think it was going to be that hot because it's so far north and whatever. But it was very pleasantly warm. I was very happy. But it's muy interesante, muy interesante. So how long are you going to be there?
For 5 days.
We were there for
Yeah.
6 days. So we hit it, and we just hit the ground running, and you just see as much as you can and pack as much as you can in. Hopefully it won't be as crowded with but I think it's like San Francisco. Those are the cities that never sleep. Chicago, LA, San Francisco. There's just always, Seattle, they're just always bustling with people. But visitors, you never know who actually lives there and who's just a visitor. So es muy interesante. Yo me voy a Canadá para esquiar. We're doing our trip to Canada, so I'm excited about that. So that'll be fun. So let's just look at página 158, Deportes. So we're going to be starting study sports. If you don't know already, we are the only country that doesn't call soccer football. Everybody else, if you go to Inglaterra, you go to England, and football, they're going to assume you're talking about soccer. So where we got soccer from, I don't know. Soccer, el fútbol. So in Spanish, it's el fútbol. And then for football, for American football, it's called el fútbol norteamericano. Norteamericano. Or el fútbol, North American football is what they call it. So soccer's been around a whole lot longer than American football's ever been around. So I don't know if we stole the name from it, or we just took and changed it so much, because football and soccer are ring alike. They're really not. There's no. I mean, I don't think so. Does anybody else think that there's much similarity between American football and soccer?
No.
No, there really isn't much.
To me, football is just weak rugby.
It's weak rugby. Yeah, because we have all the padding and we have all the rugby. Boy, they just have it out, because they don't wear all the pads and everything for rugby, right? Just maybe shin guards or something.
They have knee pads, elbow pads, and they have like these tiny little leather helmets that don't, or sometimes.
Okay.
And that's just depending on the.
So they do.
Like some people wear them, some
Yeah.
people don't.
So yeah, but our football is pretty violent though. It's pretty violent. It's a very injurious sport. People get injured. But so really, football, as in soccer, it's the world sport. Everybody plays soccer. Who else plays football? Okay, there's a Canadian league for football with pretty similar rules to ours. So people that don't make it too well in the NFL, they can go to soccer and go to the CFL, Canadian Football League. Soccer is a world sport everywhere you go. I mean, Africa, South America, Australia, England, all over Europe. About I didn't know about Russia and the Asian continent.
Russia.
But
Russia plays.
are they soccer players?
Yeah.
Okay. And how about does anybody know about any of the Asian countries?
I know Japan, China. I know India has a couple of teams, or their club teams.
Okay.
And they also have a national team. Let's see what
So
else.
they participate like in World Cup and
Yeah.
Olympics and that kind of stuff.
If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure every country has a team.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is if I were to call one world sport, it would be soccer, or we would say football because everybody calls it football. I can't be for sure what they call it in them because it truly is football. Is our football football?
No.
It's handball. It's airball. It's something. It's all about the throwing. It's really never about the kicking. Kicking and using the foot in football is a very rare thing compared to using the hand. So yeah. So here's a world sport. I mean, it's a big thing. That's a big community thing. You go around the world, you're going to find soccer stadiums everywhere. Every country has big major soccer stadiums. Excuse me. So we're going to learn about colors now. Finally, we're going to learn about uniforms. We're going to learn about other sports too. So baseball is probably the most prominent American sport that's played anyplace else, right? You have all of the islands in the Caribbean. They all like baseball. Japan has baseball.
Yeah. Japanese people
and some of the European countries. Yeah, they're big into baseball, and that's why they end up having quite a few players to come over from Japan.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. Go make the big money, and they come to the United States.
So Cuba is really big into baseball too.
Yeah, all of those island nations, all those Caribbean island nations, Cuba, Puerto Rico. I mean, you'll find a lot of. I mean, if you're of most American baseball teams, you're going to have a lot of Hispanic names, and they're not from Mexico, and they're not from South America. There's some countries, I can't remember which country it is, Ecuador. There are a few, but most of the Spanish-speaking people on baseball teams come from your Caribbean countries that speak Spanish. Puerto Rico is a big one.
The Dodgers have a player. I think he's a shortstop, and he's from Cuba.
Es de Cuba.
Yeah, he started like 2 years ago.
You look at the rosters. There might be maybe 20. I would say as high as 20% of So if they're black with a Hispanic name, you're usually in the Pacific. I mean, from the Caribbean. So you get some from Jamaica, you get some from Haiti, you'll get some from all over, but most of them are the Spanish-speaking islands. It's a big sport for them. So other than that, I won't get too much more into it. We'll go over the vocab and some of the lessons when we return from Christmas break. Again, I'll assign some homework. I'll try not to make it too heavy. Just a little bit of a review, and then we'll get we'll get started in chapter 5 when the new year. So, es todo para hoy. Que tengan un feliz Navidad y pero año, right? Just like the song. Y buen año nuevo, good new year. And hasta el 10 de enero. See you the 10th of January. Adiós,
Adiós.
clase. Adiós.
Adios.
Adios. Bye bye.
Navidad.